Hi and welcome to this episode of Come Seat With Me. Today we've parked up at the Surprise View car park just up the hill from Hathersage. We're going to be taking a walk onto Mother Cap, looking out across Millstone Edge before dropping down and taking a walk over to Grindleford Station. Once we've refuelled in the cafe at Grindleford, we'll be checking out part of Padley Gorge in the Longshore estate and returning back to the Surprise View car park. Feels so good to be back out again. We've been full of bugs over the Christmas season and it's just great to be here. And then girls. Woo! We've been here a few times, but we've never been quite here in the snow like this, and this is looking absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful. We've parked at Surprise View and we're heading up, as you can see, up through those rocks to the top to a place called Millstone Edge. We'll have a look at the views from the top, obviously keeping the girls back because it's a sheer drop. And then what we'll do is we'll head down and we'll look at the views from the bottom back up to the top. With the snow on the paths, as you can see, it's quite difficult to see where the paths actually are, but it's pretty much a free-for-all anyway, so we'll get there. We can't take responsibility for building this little fellow, but couldn't resist getting his photo. I was a bit timid on the rocks at first, as some were a bit slippy. Some of us made it look a lot easier than others. Mother Cap is one of the Peak District's most distinctive gritstone outcrops. Shaped by centuries of weathering, the rock forms a striking cap or mushroom-like profile that makes it instantly recognisable on the skyline. The name Mother Cap almost certainly comes from this unusual shape, which resembles an old-fashioned bonnet. The surrounding moorland has a long industrial history. Grit stone was quarried here for millstones and building stone, and the nearby Mothercap quarry is a reminder of the area's working past. Today, the landscape has largely returned to heather and bilberry, but the scars of quarrying remain part of its character. Unlike some nearby tors, Mothercap has no tower or man-made structure on its summit. The rock itself is the landmark. Its elevated position offers wide views across the Hope Valley, Padley Gorge and towards Higger Tor, making it a popular stop for walkers and photographers. Mothercap stands today as a natural monument, a blend of geology, industrial heritage and the wild atmosphere of Hathersage Moor. As you can see here, it looks like there's been some form of former Millstone making activities. We might have to have a little look into that and maybe do a bit of information about it. These people look like they're doing some bouldering here. We'd let the girls have a little go, but from a safety point of view, I think it's a no. It's not difficult to get up here, even with the snowfall. You definitely need decent gear on though, and come armed with things like survival blankets and first aid kits. You never know if you'll run into trouble. It's worth also getting the OS map out on your phone. That way you'll be able to pinpoint where you are and see the footpath locations, which is even harder to do in the snow with a traditional map and compass. We do carry a paper map and compass still, and we're teaching the kids how to use them. In some respects, it's a shame that technology is kind of removing those skills from people. But a blend of new and old technology seems a sensible way to go. We know the area quite well, but knowing exactly where you are on the map could really save the day. Off in front you can see like a fence line, like a fence hedge. That's Millstone Edge. And then off to your right a little bit, you'll see some houses. That's Hathersage. We took the time to take some nice photographs. At this point, the battery in my microphone had succumbed to the near zero temperatures. I was doing a bit of a narration about taking it steady coming down the rocks here. They really were icy with the compacted snow. It had been fairly busy out here today, and it was really good to be out, having been confined to the house for so many days. It seemed like a good time to stop on the rocks below for something to eat. Many other fellow walkers were doing the same. No camping stove today, just a good old sandwich and of course the obligatory latte. We're just stopping for a moment. We're going to have some sandwiches and a nice hot coffee. This time my husband's actually remembered the latte, so 10 points to him. I brought all the stuff anyway in my nice new Osprey rucksack, which I'm sure at some point I'll manage to do like a bit of a review on it. If you've seen the short, you know that this is the one that has a bit of a whistle to it. There we go. So as you can see over there is a fence that just protects Millstone Edge and the general public as well. To be fair, on the other side of it there is a massive drop, straight vertical drop, so anybody with children, just be really careful. What's your views on barbed wire in the countryside? Is it a good idea, or do you think it's not needed now? Come on then. And yes, I did fall over. You can hear us giggling there in the background. Funny moment. Hello.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Hey.
Or a big giant spider will come for you.
Yeah, careful. If you didn't catch that, she was asking if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it if you did. Especially as the spiders are going to get me if you don't. Whee!
I did that too, Carla. I did that too.
Looking back to where we've just come from, you can see the Millstone Edge rock face, a really popular spot with the climbers. Wow, this is the crunch of that snow. Amazing. After leaving the field, we headed down the road to Hathersage Booths. It was sheet black ice in places, really slippy. We now needed to walk down to the main road to continue over to Padley Gorge. Luckily, you don't need to walk along the main road for long before turning off left to head towards Greenwood Farm. So we're heading down now this way to Padley Gorge and Grindleford Station. Here you've got the option of pressing off that way, off to Hathersage, or you can carry on off up to Grindleford, which is what we're going to do. We're going to press on with Grindleford. This is Greenwood Farm, which is a National Trust holiday accommodation. I've just had a look on their website and this is what it says. There are 3 neighbouring cottages in a landscape of fields, ancient woodland and heather moorland at Greenwood Farm, sleeping a total of 16 guests. Each one has great spaces to relax and spend time together, and a private garden as well as a shared courtyard. Trails leads to the Longshore Estate a mile away, and climbers will love the challenge of the gritstone edges. This area is all part of the National Trust Longshore Estate area. This is the Padley Manor Gatehouse and Chapel. The chapel was upstairs. The ruins of the manor house lay behind this building, and in 1588 2 priests were arrested here for treason and subsequently executed. They were found by chance and only wanted to stay for just the one night. Here we're approaching Grindleford Station and the start of Padley Gorge. There's a nice tea room which is the original Midland Railway waiting rooms. Grindleford Station is on the Hope Valley line between Manchester and Sheffield. Another handy one for hopping on and off the train and walking between stations. So we're at Grindleford Station right now, and behind me here is where the waiting rooms used to be, but that's been turned into a cafe. Over to my right there is the Top Loop Railway Tunnel. It used to be the UK's longest tunnel until the Severn Tunnel came. So now we're going to be heading up through Padley Gorge. We followed Burbage Brook up through Yarncliffe Wood. We needed to find the bridge to get us over the river. Again, snow and ice made this difficult, especially the stone steps down to the bridge. So we've made some good progress. We've zigzagged up the hill through the forest, and we're making our way back to Surprise View. So we've just come out of Yarncliffe Woods and we're heading to my right, over that way, over the field to Surprise View car park where we've left our car. And in the backdrop there you can still see Millstone Edge where we were walking earlier. I think the little one's getting a little bit tired. After a steady walk over Lawrence Field, we paused to take some more photos, before carefully walking on the verge at the side of the main road for a few yards before crossing over to the Surprise View car park. So we've made it back to Surprise View, to the car park. That's the end of the walk. It's been absolutely fantastic and the snow's made it all the more beautiful. But we'll have to see if we can get our car out of the car parking spot. This should be fun. So anyway, till next time, thanks for watching the channel
If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel to grow, and much appreciation for watching. Thanks ever so much, guys. See you later. Ta-ra.